Every morning at 7:30, Elena walked her son Leo to school. She always carried a black umbrella, open or not, rain or shine. No one in the neighborhood remembered when they'd last seen her without it. "She's odd," they'd whisper. "She lost her husband last year. Maybe she's not over it." But the truth was, even Elena didn't fully understand why she couldn't put it down. Inside her house, time had stopped. The clock on the wall was stuck at 2:17, the time the ambulance had left that night. She never fixed it. Silence was all she could stand. Each night, she'd sit on the couch staring at the umbrella leaning near the door, like a guard. Sometimes she'd whisper to it, "You'll keep me safe, won't you?" But from what? She forgot meals but remembered every regret. Her hands trembled when the phone rang. Sleep came in fragments. And sometimes, she'd catch herself smiling at nothing, then crying for no reason at all. One afternoon, as Leo ran ahead toward school, Elena noticed something strange, a shadow beside her. She turned quickly. No one was there. Only her reflection in a shop window. For a brief moment, she saw him, her husband, standing beside her, smiling softly. Her breath hitched. She blinked hard, and the image was gone. Just like her, holding that same black umbrella. She pressed her trembling hand against the glass. "Are you still here?" she whispered. Leo's voice broke her trance. "Mom, we'll be late." She nodded, forcing a smile that didn't reach her eyes. All day, that reflection haunted her. At the grocery store, she felt a hand brush her shoulder, but when she turned, only empty space. At home, she caught herself setting an extra plate on the table, then quietly putting it away. That night, the rain returned, gentle but endless. Elena sat near the window, umbrella leaning against her chair. Each drop against the glass echoed the ache in her chest. That night, unable to sleep, Elena wandered to her husband's old study table. Dust coated the shelves. The air still carried his faint scent of paint and cedar. His camera still sat there, untouched since the night he was gone. She turned it on. The screen flickered to life, and the last photo he took appeared. It was Elena, standing in the yard, holding her black umbrella. He had titled it, "She Keeps the Storm Away." At first, the words made her smile weakly, but then, something shifted. She realized he had seen her as his protector, his light in dark times. But since he'd gone, she'd been doing the opposite, keeping herself locked away from life, using that umbrella to hide from everything that hurt. The storm wasn't outside anymore. It was inside her, and the umbrella that once protected her was now keeping her trapped beneath her own shadow. Something broke inside her. The numbness that had gripped her for months cracked open, and pain came pouring out. She fell to her knees, sobbing. Tears she thought she'd forgotten how to shed finally found their way out. It was grief. It was guilt. It was love that had nowhere left to go. When she finally looked up, the first light of dawn touched her face. Soft, golden, forgiving. For a long moment, she just breathed. Then, slowly, she stood. Her eyes fell on the umbrella by the door. She picked it up, walked to the balcony, and looked at the awakening sky. And for the first time, she closed it. In that single quiet act, she did what months of pain couldn't. She let go. She didn't close the umbrella to forget her husband. She closed it to finally let herself live again. The next morning, when Leo came to the door with his backpack, he stopped. His mother stood there, no umbrella, just her, holding his hand, sunlight spilling across her face. For the first time in a year, she smiled, not the kind that hides pain, but the kind that remembers it and still chooses to move forward. Leo looked up. "Mom, you forgot your umbrella." She glanced at the sky, a soft breeze brushing her hair. "No, sweetheart. I finally didn't." Leo whispered, "But what if it rains again?" She smiled and said, "Then we'll dance in it. We don't have to hide anymore." They stepped outside together, hand in hand. The sun was warm, the world alive again. And by the door, the closed umbrella leaned quietly against the wall. No longer a shield, but a memory, a symbol of a woman who survived her storm, and finally let the light in. Moral: depression hides behind routines that feel safe, but healing begins when you face what hurts most. Sometimes, the thing protecting you from pain is the very thing keeping you from living again. And when you finally let the light in, even a little, that's when the real healing begins. If you've ever carried something heavy and couldn't explain why, maybe it's time to set it down. You deserve peace. You deserve sunlight. You deserve to feel alive again. Comment, I choose light, if you believe healing starts with hope. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your one share could help someone find their way out of the storm.